Hello friends, my name is Mayanka. I am accounts and finance trainer from UPLETS. Today we are covering the topic of cost and management accounting. We have covered this topic in three parts. This is part 1 and in this part we will cover all these topics. This is the overview of this chapter, cost and management accounting. Number 1, in this video, we will discuss the meaning and the definitions and the objective of cost and management accounting, and then scope of accounting and essential features of a good cost accounting systems and user of cost and management accounting and role and the functions of cost and management accounting and the relationship of cost and management accounting with other related disciplines. Then after, we will discuss cost objectives, responsibility centers, and cost classification. In this video, we will cover from meaning and definition to relationship of cost and management accounting with other related disciplines. And other points we will discuss in our part 1, part 2, and part 3 video. Now we will start. Number 1, meaning and the definitions of cost and management accounting. Now, first we will discuss meaning and the definition. Cost. What is the meaning of cost? Cost is the amount of resources given up in the exchange of some goods and the services. The cost is an amount which is given up in the exchange of some goods or some services. Is that when we provide some amount in the consideration of certain goods or certain services, then it will be considered as cost. For the example, if I purchase a pen, then the amount which is given up by me in the consideration of such pen, then it will be considered the cost of such pen. Then the cost is the amount of resource which is given up in the exchange of certain goods or services. Second definition is costing. What is the meaning of costing? Costing is defined as the techniques and the process of uncertaining cash. Uncertaining the cost is that the costing is a process and it is a technique by which we can determine the cost of any item, whether it may be a goods or it may be the service. Is that on the basis of this process, we can identify and we can determine the value or the cost of any product. This is the definition of costing. And what is the meaning of cost accounting? What is the meaning of cost accounting? Cost accounting is defined as the process of accounting for cost, which begins with the recording of income and the expenditure, or the basis on which they are calculated and end with the preparation of judicial statements and the reports for ascertaining and controlling the cost. Now we will discuss what is the cost accounting. Cost accounting is defined as a process of cost. It is a process on the basis of which we can record the income and the expenditure. On the basis of this process, we can record all the expenses or and all the incomes. Or it is the basis on which we will calculate, on the basis of which we can calculate the amount or the cost of any product. And it is the process which will be ends with the preparation of periodical statement. In the case of cost accounting, we will prepare a cost statement, and on the basis of this cost statement, we will report. This statement is to be prepared for the reporting of cost. Is that the cost accounting is the process for determining the cost. It will be start from the determination of cost. In this cost accounting, we will record the all the incomes and the all the expenditure, and on the basis of this we can calculate the cost of any product, and on the basis of this we can prepare the periodical statements, and we can report, and we can determine the cost, whether we can understand about the cost of any product or cost of any services. This is our cost accounting. What is the meaning of cost accountancy? What is the meaning of cost accountancy? Cost accounting and the cost accountancy, both are the different things. Cost accounting means the cost accounting has been defined as the application of costing and cost accounting principles, method, and the techniques to the science, art, and the practice of cost control and ascertainment of profitability. Is that the cost accounting is defined? It is defined as a application. Cost accounting is defined as an application of costing, and it is the application of cost accounting principles, method, and the techniques. It is also be considered as science, art, and the practice of cost control, and it is also be considered as the application for the determination of cost and determination of profitability. It is considered as cost accounting. It includes the preparation of information which is derived there from the purpose of managerial decision making on the basis of cost accounting, and it is include the preparation of information which are the very much important for the managerial purpose. Is that on the basis of these information, the management of any organization can take the decisions. These decisions are related to the cost of any product or the price of any product or the price of any services. Is that the cost accounting is an application of costing and cost accounting principles, method, and the techniques. And it is also include the preparation of the information which are derived from and for the purpose of managerial decision making. This is the definition and the meaning of cost accounting. What is the meaning of management accounting? What is the meaning of management accounting? As per the CIMA official terminology, management accounting is the application of the principles of accounting and the financial management. Management accounting is the principles. Management accounting is the application of principles of the accounting and the financial management to create, protect, preserve, and increase the value for the stakeholders of for profit organization and for not for profit enterprises in the public and the private sector. Is that it is a application of the principle of accounting. It is the application of principles of the accounting and the financial management, which is create, protect, and preserve and increase the value for the stakeholders, for a profit organization and for the non-for-profit organization. It is increase the value, it is maintain the value, and it is protect the value for the stakeholders in private as well as public sector. Management accounting is the integral part of management function. It is the internal part of the management function. Management accounting is the internal part of the management function. It assists management by the provision of relevant information for the planning, organizing, controlling, and the decision making, etc. Is that it consists the provision which are related to the informations for planning, organizing, controlling, and for the decision making purpose. Is that the management accounting is a principle. On the basis of this, the enterprise on the basis of this, the enterprises create, protect, and increase the value for the stakeholders. And it is the internal part of the management function. Management accounting is an internal part of the management function, and it is also contain the information. It is contain all the relevant information which all are important for the purpose of any planning, organizing, and for the purpose of controlling, as well as for the purpose of decision making. What is the meaning of cost management? What is the meaning of cost management? It is an application of management cost management accounting concept, method of collection, analysis, and the presentation of data to provide the information which is needed to plan, monitor, and control the cost. The cost management is the application of management accounting concept. It is the application of management accounting concept, and it is the method of collection, analysis, and it is the application of presentation of data, which is provide the information. It is provide those information which are required. It is provide those informations which are required to plan, monitor, and to control the cost. Is that the cost management is an application of management accounting and method of collection and the analysis and the presentation of data, which is provide the information. On the basis of these information, the entity can on the basis of these information the entity can plan, monitor, and control the cost. This is to be known as cost management. And now, in the previous slides, we have discussed all the meanings and the definitions. Now, we will discuss the objective of cost accounting. What is the objectives? What is the objective of the cost accountings? Objective of cost accounting. Number one is ascertainment of cost. On the basis of cost accounting, we can determine the cost of any product or of any services. Is that if there is any manufacturing organization, then on the basis of cost accounting, they can determine the cost of such manufactured goods. And second objective is determination of selling price and the profitability. When on the basis of cost accounting, we can determine the cost of any product or of any services, then on the basis of cost accounting, we can also determine the selling price as well as the profitability. And next objective is cost control. The next objective is cost control. On the basis of cost accounting, we can control the cost. Because when we have the information in the respect of costing, how to control the wastage, how to control the uses of material. So on the basis of this, we can also control the cost. And cost accounting includes analysis of variances and the actions on the basis of, if there is any organization which is want to control the cost, then the organization will analyze all the variances and take the action. On the basis of comparison, we can control the cost. Measurement of actual performance, the entity will measure the actual performance and analyze the performance, analyze the actual performance, and watch the differences between actual and budgeted performance, and determined of predetermined standard. On the basis of all these points, is that on the basis of analysis, on the basis of comparison, and on the basis of measurement of actual data, and on the basis of determination of predetermined standard, the entity can control the cost. Next objective of the cost accounting is cost reduction. On the basis of cost accounting, the entity can reduce the cost. Is that if there is any wastage of any product, or if there is any wastage of labor hours. So on the basis of knowledge of cost accounting, the entity can manage the labor hours or utilize the material cost so that the organization can reduce the cost of any particular product or for the particular services. And the next objective of the cost accounting is assisting management in decision making. The next objective of the cost accounting is for the purpose of decision making. On the basis of the cost accounting, the management can take the proper decisions in the respect of any cost of any product or of any services, and other decisions also. Is that this is the objective of the cost accounting. Number one, ascertainment of any cost. Number two, determination of selling price and profitability. Number three is cost control. Number four is cost reduction. And last is assisting management in decision making. These all are the objective of cost accounting. Now we will discuss all these objectives in detailed form so that we can clearly understand the objectives of cost and management accounting. Number one is ascertainment of cost. Number one, ascertainment of cost. The main objective of the cost accounting is accumulation and ascertainment of cost. The main objective, it is the main objective of the organization to determination and to ascertainment of the cost. Costs are accumulated, assigned, and ascertained for each cost object. The cost is accumulated, assigned, determined, and ascertained for each of the product. This cost object may be a unit, may be a job, may be a operation, or it may be process, department, or it may be a service. Is that when there is any organization which is providing any service, then by the cost and the management accounting, the entity can ascertain or determine the cost of such services so that the entity can recover the amount of such cost as well as the profit on such a service. So the main objective of the cost and the management accounting to determine the cost of the particular unit, job, operation, process, department, or the service. On the basis of cost and management accounting, the organization can ascertain the cost of the products or cost of the object. Second is determination of selling price and the profitability. The cost accounting system helps in determination of selling price and thus profitability of a cost object. Is that on the basis of cost accounting, the entity can determine the selling price and the entity can also can calculate the profitability of the cost object. Because when on the basis of cost accounting, when the organization determine the cost as well as the selling price, then on the basis of this, the entity can calculate the profitability of the particular object. Though it is a competitive business environment, selling price are determined by the external factors. But cost accounting system provide a basis for price fixation and rate negotiation. Normally, normally in the market or in the business, the selling price of any product is determined on the basis of external factors. It is determined on the basis of external factors. But the cost accounting is a system. But the cost accounting is a system which provide a basis for price fixation and price negotiation. Is that on the basis of cost accounting, the enterprises can fix the price of a product or negotiate the rate for the particular product. So the next objective of cost accounting is the determination of selling price and the profitability, because on the basis of this the enterprises can determine the selling price and as well as the amount of profitability of the object. Next is cost control. Next objective of the cost accounting in the management accounting is cost control. Maintaining discipline in the expenditure is one of the main objective of a good cost accounting system. Maintain the proper discipline and the principle in the respect of expenditures. Maintaining the principles and the disciplines in the respect of expenditure is one of the main objective of a cost and a management accounting. It ensures that the expenditure are in consonance with the predetermined set standards, and any variances from these set standards is noted and are reported on the continuous basis. The cost and management accounting ensure that whether all the expenditures are made on the predetermined standard or not. Is that when in the case of cost accounting there are predetermined standard in the respect of cost, then by the cost and management accounting the enterprises ensure that whether all the expenditures are made by the organization on the basis of predetermined standard or not. If there is any variances, if there is any variances in the respect of such expenditure, then the entity will note down all such variances and and report all these variances on continuous basis. And on the basis of this, the entity will also take the proper action to control these. If the expenditure are more, then the entity will control these expenditure and maintain the standard. Is that on the basis of cost and management accounting, the entity can control the cost of the objective. The next objective. So this is the objective. To exercise cost over control, the following steps are followed. For the purpose of cost control, the entity will follow the following steps. Number one, the entity will determine a a predetermined standard or the result. For the purpose of cost control, the entity will determine the standards, predetermined standard or the predetermined result. And number two, measurement of actual performance. First, the entity will determine what are the standards, what are the predetermined standard of such organization, and then after the entity will determine the actual performance, and then after the entity will compare, and then after the entity will compare the actual data or the actual performance with the set standard or with the targets, and then after it will analyze the variances and take the action. Is that, for example, there is any organization which is prepare a book, and on the basis of their predetermined standard, the book is prepared by the organization at rupees 5 per pieces. Then the rupees 5 is the predetermined rate. But the organization which is preparing a book, and the cost which is incurred for the preparation of such book is rupees 6, then the actual performance or the actual rate is 6, then the organization will compare it, is that standard is 5 and the actual is 6, then it is the variance, 1 rupee is the variance, it is the analysis of variance, and then the entity will take the appropriate action so that the entity can control the cost, or the entity can control such 1 rupee, so that the entity can achieve their standard or their predetermined result or predetermined standards. This is the one of the main objective of the cost and management accounting. Next objective is cost reduction. The cost reduction is also the one of the important objective of the cost and management accounting. Cost reduction, it may be defined as the achievement of real and the permanent reduction in the unit cost of goods which are manufactured or the services which are rendered without impairing their suitability for the use intended or diminution in the quality of the product. The cost reduction is defined as an achievement. It is defined as an achievement of the reduction in the unit cost. It is considered as a process in which the cost of any unit, the cost of any unit is to be reduced. The goods or the services which are manufactured by the entity without affecting the quality of any product, is that this is a process in which the entity reduce the cost of any goods without without reducing in the quality of any product or without diminishing in the quality of any services. It is to be considered as achievement, because without affecting the quality when there is any organization which reduce the cost of any unit, then it will be considered as achievement. This is also the one of the important objective of cost and management accounting. The threefold assumption which are involved in the determination of cost reduction, that may be summarized as under. There are, if there is any organization which want to be reduce the cost, then there are threefold assumption which are to be considered in the definition of cost reduction, that are summarized as follows. Number one, there is the saving in the unit cost. There is the saving in unit cost, is that there is a reduction in unit cost. Number two is such saving is of permanent nature. Such a saving should be in the permanent nature, and the utility and the quality of the goods and the services remain unaffected if not improved. Is that the quality of the goods and the services should not be affected. If there is any organization want to reduce the cost, then there should not be any reduction, or there should not be any effect, and there should not be any reduction in the quality of any goods, of any services. Is that the quality of the goods and the services should be unaffected. So in the case of cost control, or sorry, in the case of cost reduction, there should be the saving in the unit cost. Such a saving is in permanent in nature, and the quality and the utility of the goods and the services should unaffected. This is the threefold assumptions which are involved in the definition of cost reductions. Now we will discuss the differences between cost control and the cost reductions. In the previous slides, we have discussed cost control and cost reductions. Now we will discuss the differences. Now we will discuss the differences between the cost control and the cost reductions. Cost control. What is the? Now we will discuss the differences between the cost control and the cost reduction. First point of cost control. Number one, cost control aims at maintaining the cost in the accordance with estimated standard. The cost control maintain the cost. The cost control maintain the cost in the accordance with the standard, predetermined standard or established standard. And the cost reduction is concerned with reducing the cost. In the case of cost reduction, there is the main objective to reduce the cost. It is challenge all standard and inference of improve their continuity. Is that in the case of cost control, the aim of the organization to maintain the cost in the accordance with standard. But in the case of cost reduction, the entity want to reduce the cost. The entity wants to reduce the cost and and maintain it for continuously basis. Is that in the case of cost reduction, the entity want to challenge the standard, or they want to reduce the cost, and on the basis of this they can also maintain other standard, because when the cost will be reduced on permanent basis, then the standard will also be revised automatically. So this is the first differences between cost control and the cost reduction. The next difference is cost control seek to attain lowest possible cost under the existing condition. The cost control seeks to attain lowest possible cost under the existing condition, but in cost reduction recognize no condition as permanent, since a change will result in low cost. The cost reduction recognize there is no any condition as permanent, means there is no any permanent condition, since a change will result as lower cost. Next differences is, in the case of cost control, emphasis is on past and present. In the case of cost control, the emphasis are related to the past, related on the past and present. But in the case of cost reduction, it is on the present or in the future. The cost reduction is on the present, or it may be on the future. Cost control is a preventive function. The cost control is a preventive function, and the cost reduction is the corrective function. It operates even when an effective cost control system exists. Is that the cost correction is the corrective? It is the corrective function. It is also operate even when there is the cost effective control system. Next difference is cost control ends when targets are achieved. The cost control ends when the targets are achieved. Is that when the organization achieved at their standard rate, then the cost control process ends. But the cost reduction has no visible end and is a continuous process. The cost reduction is a continuous process. It is a continuous process. It is not end. It has no any visible end. It is a continuous process. So these all are the differences between the cost control and the cost reduction. Now we will discuss the scope of cost accounting. Scope. What is the scopes of cost accounting? The scope of cost accounting. Scope of cost accounting includes the scope of cost accounting is costing, cost accounting, cost analysis, cost comparison, cost control, cost reports, and the statutory compliances. Is that the scope of cost accounting include costing of the objectives, cost accounting of such particular objectives, services, job, department, and analysis of cost, and comparison of cost, comparison between standard and actual cost, just like cost control. It is also the scope of cost accounting. Maintaining the reports. It is also the scope within the scope of cost accounting, and statutory compliances will also in the scope of cost accounting. This is the scope of cost accounting. The scope of the cost accounting consists of the following functions. Now we will discuss all the functions of scope of cost accounting in detail. Number one is costing. Costing is the technique and the process of ascertaining the cost of any product or the services. The costing is the technique or it is the process on the basis of which the entity can ascertain or determine the cost of any product or of any services. The cost ascertainment process is governed by some cost accounting principles and the rules. Is that the cost determination process is governed by some cost principles, costing methods, rules, and the provisions. Generally, cost is ascertained. The cost is determined using the historical cost, standard cost, process cost, and the operation cost. Generally, the cost is determined by using the historical cost, standard cost, process cost, and the operational cost. On the basis of this, we can ascertain the cost of any unit or the cost of any object. Second is cost analysis. Cost analysis. It involves the process of finding out the factors. It involves the process of finding out the factors responsible for the variances in the actual cost from the budgeted cost, and accordingly fixation of responsibility for cost differences. Is that the cost analysis is a process on the basis of which the entity can identify the factors on the basis of which the enterprises can identify the factors which are the responsible for the variances. Is that which are the responsible for the differences in the actual cost or in the budgeted cost, and on the basis of these variances the entity can fix the responsibility for such cost differences. Is that on the basis of such process the entity can fix the responsibility for the cost differences. Is that they can identify, and on the basis of this identification they can control or they can adjust the such differences. This also help in taking better cost management and strategic decision. On the basis of such cost analysis, the entity can take the better decisions and the strategic decision in the respect of cost for the product or for the services. Now we will discuss cost comparison. It is the scope of cost accounting. Cost comparison. Cost accounting also include comparison of cost involved in alternative courses of action, such as use of different technology for the production, cost of making different product and activities, and cost of same product service over a period of time. The cost comparison also the cost comparison involved in the alternative use of actions, such as when there is the use of different technologies, when there is any organization which is using different technology for the production of any object, or cost of making different product and the activities, and the cost of same product or the same services over a period of time. Then on the basis of this, it is the entity can compare the cost accounting. The next point is cost control. The next scope of cost control. Number one, no, it involves a detailed examination of each cost in the light of advantage received from the incurrence of the cost. The cost control is the detailed examination of each cost. So, on the basis of this, when there is an entity analyze the cost, that on the basis of this analysis, the entity can know about why there is the excess use, or on the basis of such analysis, the entity can understand how to control such cost. Thus, we can state that cost is analyzed to know whether the cost is not exceeding its budgeted cost, and whether further cost reduction is possible or not. Is that on the basis of such detailed examination, the entity can determine whether the amount of the cost of any particular product is is in within the budgeted cost, and there is there isn't a possibility in the respect of reduction of cost or not. So this is also the scope of cost accounting. The next is cost report. The cost report is also within the scope of cost accounting. Cost record. It is the ultimate function of cost accounting. These reports are primarily prepared for the use of management at a different level. The cost reports are the prepared for the purpose of or for the use of management. These reports are the very much helpful for the management in planning and control and performance, and for the performance operations and managerial decision making. The cost records are to be maintained, and these are prepared for the use of management at a different level. These reports are the very much helpful for the management, because on the basis of this, the management can take the decision in the respect of planning and controlling, and on the basis of this, the entity can analyze the performance, and they can also take the managerial decisions. So the cost reports are the very much important part of the cost accounting. Statutory compliances. maintaining cost accounting records as per the rules which is prescribed by the law or prescribed by the statute to maintain cost record which are relating to the utilization of material, labor and other item of cost as applicable to the production of any goods or the provision of the services as provided in the act and their is that statutory compliances is also the scope of cost accounting. In the case of, in this situation, the entity prepare their cost record as per rules and as per the law. Maintaining cost accounting records as per the rules which are prescribed by law to maintain the cost records which are related to the utilization of material, utilization of labor and other items of cost as applicable or which are used for the production of any goods or for the provision of any services as provided in act and the rules is that all these reports which are made according to the rules and regulations are to be prepared by the organization and it is covered within the scope of cost accounting. Now we will discuss the relationship of the cost and the management accounting with the other disciplines. Now we will discuss the relationship of cost and management accounting with other related disciplines. Number one, cost and the management accounting is a discipline, is interrelated and dependent on other discipline of the accounting. The cost and the management accounting is interrelated and depend on other discipline of accounting. Number one, cost and management accounting, cost accounting with management accounting. Number one is cost accounting with management accounting. Number two is cost accounting with financial accounting. And number three is cost and management accounting with financial management. Now we will discuss cost accounting with management accounting, cost accounting with financial accounting, and the last one is cost and management accounting with financial management. Number one is cost accounting with management accounting. Cost accounting with management accounting. The differences between cost and the management accounting are given as follows. Number one, the basis and the cost accounting and the management accounting. Number one, nature. The cost accounting records all the quantitative aspect only. Cost accounting record the quantitative aspect only, but the management accounting records quantitative as well as qualitative. The cost accounting records only quantitative, but the management accounting records quantitative as well as qualitative. Objective. Cost accounting records the cost of producing a product and providing a services. Cost accounting record the cost of producing a product or providing a services. But the management accounting provide the information to the management for planning and coordination. The management accounting provide the information to the management so that the management can plan and can coordinate. Area. Cost accounting is a deal with the cost ascertainment. Is that a cost accounting is only deal with the cost determination, but the management accounting is the wider in scope. It includes financial accounting, budgeting, taxation, and planning, etc. Is that the cost accounting is contain a very small area, It is deal only with the cost determination, but the management accounting, but the management accounting has a very wide scope. It includes financial accounting, budgeting, taxation, planning, etc. Now, now the four differences is recording of data. Cost accounting use both past as well as present figures. Is that the cost accounting use past data as well as present data. But the management accounting, it is focused with the projection of figure for future. Management accounting mainly focused on the projection of figure for the future. Development. Cost accounting development is related to the industrial revolution. Sorry. Management development. The cost accounting development is the related to the industry revolution. But the management accounting development is related to the need of modern business world. The management accounting development is related to the need of modern business world. Rules and the regulation. Cost accounting follow the certain principles and the procedure for recording the cost of different product. The cost accounting follow the certain principles, rules and regulation, procedure for recording the cost of the different products. But the management accounting does not follow any specific rules and regulations. Management accounting does not follow any specific rules and the regulations. Is that these all are the differences between cost accounting and the management accounting. Just cost accounting records only quantitative data, but management accounting records quantitative as well as qualitative. Cost accounting records the cost of any product or cost of any services, but the management accounting provide the information to the management so that the management can take, so the management can plan and coordinate. Cost accounting is deal with the cost management or cost ascertainment, but the management accounting include financial accounting, budgeting, fixation, taxation, planning, etc. Cost accounting records Cost accounting records past as well as present figure, but the management accounting mainly focus with the projection of figure for the futures. Cost accounting is developed. Cost accounting's development is related to the industrial revolution, but the management accounting development is related to the need of modern business world. And cost accounting follow the certain rules, regulations, procedures, principles for recording the cost of the products. But in the case of management accounting, there is no any specific rules and regulations. Now we will discuss cost accounting with financial accounting. Cost accounting with the financial accounting. Cost accounting accumulates an uncertain cost for the goods sold and the inventory. Cost accounting accumulate and determine the cost for the goods sold and for the inventory. It provides inputs. Cost accounting provides the input to record the cost in financial accounting system. Now we will discuss the differences between the financial accounting and the cost accounting. Number one, the objective. Number one, the objectives of financial accounting and cost accounting. Financial accounting provide the information about the financial performance of any entity. Financial accounting provide the financial information of a entity, and the cost accounting ascertain the cost for the purpose of cost control and for the purpose of decision making. Nature. Financial accounting classify the records, present and interpreted transaction in monetary terms. Financial accounting classify the records and it presents the data and the transaction in the monetary forms. But the cost accounting classify records and present and interrupt and interpret it in the significant manner. Recording of data. Financial accounting record historical data. It is record historical data, but the cost accounting makes use of both. It makes use of both historical as well as predetermined cost. User of information. The user of financial accounting statement are the stakeholders, creditors, financial analysts, and the government and its agency. And the users of cost accounting and the users of cost accounting information is generally used by the internal management. The cost accounting informations are generally used by the internal management, but sometimes regulatory authority also. Analysis of cost and profit. Analysis of cost and profit. It shows profit and loss of the organization either segment wise or as a whole. Financial accounting show the amount of profit and loss of the organization either segment wise or as a whole. But the cost accounting provide the cost detail for each cost object. Is that it provide the cost detail for the product, for a particular process, for a particular job or position, for the particular items. It is time period. Financial statements are prepared usually for a year. The financial statements are prepared for a period, and and under the cost accounting, reports and the statement are prepared as and when required. Presentation of information. In the financial accounting, presentation of information, a set format is used for presenting the financial information. So in the case of financial accounting, there is a set which is used for presenting the financial information. But in the cost accounting, there is no set format for presenting cost information. Then on these all are the differences between the financial accounting and the cost accounting. Financial accounting, it provides the information about the financial performance of any entity, but the cost accounting provide the information in the respect of cost of any goods or cost of any services, and it is also provide the information which are related to the cost control and for the decision making. Financial accounting classify the records, present and interpret the transaction in the monetary terms, but the cost accounting the cost accounting present the data in the significant format or significant manner. Financial accounting record historical data, but the cost accounting use both historical as well as predetermined cost. In the case of financial accounting, there are the user of financial statement or financial accounting statement are stakeholders, creators, financial analysts, and the government and its agency. In the case of cost accounting, the users of the cost accounting normally internal management, but sometimes the user may be regulatory authority. Analysis of cost and profit. In cost accounting, it shows the profit and loss for the organization, either segment wise or as a whole. In the cost accounting, it provides the cost detail for the particular product, item, service, process. Time period. Financial statement are prepared. Financial statement are prepared annually. But in the case of cost accounting, the reports and the statement are prepared when there is a requirement. Presentation of information. Financial accounting Financial accounting information are prepared and presented in a format set. There is a set format which is used for presenting the financial information. But in the case of cost accounting, there is no any format for presenting any cost information. Now we will discuss cost and management accounting with the financial accounting. Cost and management accounting with the financial management. Cost and management accounting is the principle of financial management for the decision making. The cost and the management accounting is the application of financial management for the purpose of decision making. The relationship among the cost accounting, management accounting, financial accounting, and the financial management can be understood with the help of the following diagram. Now, by this diagram, we will understand the relationship between cost accounting, management accounting, financial accounting, and the financial management. Financial accounting, management accounting, and the cost accounting and financial management cover all these. This is the relationship between financial accounting, management accounting, cost accounting, and the financial management. This is part 1 of cost and management accounting. In this video, we will cover some topic of the chapter. All these topics are to be discussed by us in second and third video. Thank you so much for watching this video and kindly refer and watch part 2 and part 3 of cost and management accounting also, so that you can understand the full concept of cost and management accounting. Thank you so much.